Bhupesh, and thanks Anita for having me here. And also thanks for helping us have the examination actually. Uh, Professor Kamath has more or less hit the nail on its head, and he has actually mentioned some of these issues that were faced. But our challenges were a little more, somewhere different, somewhere easier, somewhere a little more difficult. Uh, Easier because in IIM Shillong for last 12 years, we had been using learning management system. So within our campus, we had online exams. We had systems of taking online exams, online quizzes, online assignments, and so on and so forth was there. And our faculty as well as our students were pretty accustomed with that. So our challenge was not really getting into an online system per se. So when COVID stuck in the third week of March, what we had was we had more or less finished our term, but the final exams were still to be taken. And of course, after that, our students left the campus and they were in their internships. And because of COVID, many of these internships also got converted online. And so practically most of our students were at their home. Now, when we say they're at their home, the challenges becomes very difficult. So some of them are in the remote location in some villages, some are in cities, but totally quarantined. Some are in villages who can move about, but connectivity is an issue. So all those were certain points. And as Bhupesh, you have rightly mentioned, initially there were a lot of, if I can say, hesitancy in the students in having the exam. So what we did as an institution is we decided first we had to take a call whether we are on for an exam or not. Like there had been, and still this debate is going on, should we take the internal assessment and extrapolate them and take them as the final marks? So in IIM Shillong, we decided that we are not going to do that. And we will try it out. As I said, we had more faith in technology because we had been using it for a very long time. We had seen how things work. So moving into online teaching was easy for us. We did use some of those tools that Professor Kamath also mentioned of Zoom, etc. So that was not an issue. But the main issue came is how do we take a proctored exam? And another positive that we had was, again, open book exam is something that we were regularly using. So open book exam was not an issue. So what we did, we had two challenges typically. One, convincing us that we are not being unfair to the students when we say that we'll be taking an online exam and when the students are in different and difficult positions. That was one, convincing ourselves that we are fair. The second question came is, how do I convince my students that they can give the exam? And because their grades depend on that. These are the final exams. So how do I convince them that we are not doing anything unjust? So to cut the long story short, what we did was basically this. Since we were taking an open book exam anyway, we told our colleagues that when we set the questions, in fact, our questions were set, but we took a second look at all the questions that we had set. And we said that we would want to have those even open internet. In case required, even if they look at the internet, they should not find the results directly. So that's what we did, first thing. Secondly, it was really challenging convincing the students because one student told me that he is in a remote village in Rajasthan and his parents are basically farmers. So he's staying in a village. And the question is, how does he get connectivity? There were others who said, but we have a time, and within this time, how do we handle the exam? So to do this, we did two things. One, we allowed an additional time that we normally would have allowed. So we, depending on our content of the questions, we decided to give them an additional time. And the second thing that I needed to convince them, because I was the one who was handling the exam at that point, I had to convince them that we are fair to them. So just to quote what I told them that as long as you and me are alive, we'll ensure that this exam goes on. So if you fail, in giving the exam online, whenever COVID allows, when you come back to campus, I'll take a second exam for you. Okay. And so there would be no issues. Try your best. And I told them that since we are teaching management, as managers, we should be ready for challenges. So let's start giving the exam. There were lots of questions. In fact, Anita had held some demo sessions, and there were a lot of questions to Anita at that point of time. But by the way, these demo sessions are wonderful, because before the demo sessions were there, the apprehension was much, much higher. What happens if the connection does not come up? What happens if this video doesn't work? What happens my laptop, my mobile, and so on and so forth. But once Anita gave the demo, and the great thing about Anita and her team in MUni was this, that whenever the students actually had a problem, in certain cases, they reached the students individually, got control of their computers, sorted out the issue. If any drivers were required, those were installed, so on and so forth. But then that's the part of MUni. But what's wonderful was this experience at the end. When I told the students that, I mean, as I said, as long as you and me are alive, we'll take care of the examination. And I was ready every day that 1 or 2 students will come back to me and say that I could not give the exam. And so please record it out so that when I come to the campus, we'll take the exam again. Just a short story will make things clear how it works. One of my students in the morning one day wrote me a mail saying that, sir, I have a load shedding the entire day today. And there will be no power. My laptop is fully charged and I will be able to give the morning exam, but afternoon exam, I'm not sure. Again, I told him, whatever happens, come back to me. I didn't get a mail from him the whole day. At night, I got a mail from him which said, sir, between the 2 exams, we had 2-hour gap. I went to a nearby petrol pump which had power and I recharged my laptop, came back and gave the exam. So when we take up the challenge, I believe even the students come up to the occasion and they do it. And let me tell you, I do not have any single re-examination to take. Everyone got their exam done. The only issue that we have faced was 1 or 2 people had a problem at last moment, connectivity going off. That was very limited. And I told them to mail me their answer sheets immediately within the stipulated time. So that's typically was my experience.